everyone, welcome back. In this session we would learn how to solve the practice problem implement strstr. So first we would understand the question and then we would solve it. So let's start. Basically in this question we are given two strings s and x. Okay, I need to find x in s. Okay, so let's start. Index position is 0 1 2, sorry, this is not 1 1 1 minute. So this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Okay, now remember one thing, you cannot use any built-in function for solving this question. Now if I'm trying to find fr, I do not find it anywhere, right? It is not present anywhere. F and r are present separately but not together, right? So this means the output for this one would be -1. Why? Because I didn't find the string x anywhere in s, right? So that is why the output is -1. Okay. Now let's see another example. See, another example for this is, 1 minute. Let's say this time the x that I need to search is 4. Okay. Now I need to search for 4. So let's see. Over here it's g, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see, at the 5th index I find f, and consecutively for 3 indexes I would get the string x, right? I found it. Now the output for this question would be, okay, the output for this question would be 5. Why? Because at the 5th index first I found the letters that I wanted to find. Okay, basically the string, not letters. So that means my output would be 5. I hope the concept is clear to you. Now let's solve the question. Okay. So first go to the practice portal. In practice portal, in the difficulty level, choose basic. Okay. Then find the problem, implement strstr. Okay. Once you find the problem, click on solve. Let's solve it. Okay, here is the question. First we need to read it, right? 1 minute. Let me scroll a little bit up. Okay. Let's read the question. Your task is to implement the function strstr. The function takes two strings as arguments, s, x, and locates the occurrences of the string x in the string s. The function returns an integer denoting the first occurrence of the string x in s. Zero-based indexing. Note, you are not allowed to use inbuilt functions. Okay, I hope the question is clear to you, and we would be coding it over here. Okay. So let's start. 1 minute. Enter. First I would apply a for loop for I in range. Okay. And my range is from length of s, okay, minus length of x, okay, minus, oh sorry, not minus, plus 1, colon, enter, temp equal to blank, string basically, enter. Now another loop for j in range. Okay, this time the range is from I, comma, length of x, okay, then plus I. Okay, enter, temp, okay, in temp plus s, over here it would be j. Okay, that means I found something over here, equal to, I forgot the equal to. Okay, enter. Okay, enter, backspace, if temp is equal to x. Okay, it is the string that I was trying to find. Then I can just return with the value of I. Okay, else I need to return with -1. That means I didn't found the string. Okay, so this is the way we code it. Now I need to check by clicking on compile and run. So let's wait. Compilation is completed. My output is matching with the expected output. So now I would submit the given problem. Okay, let's wait. Problem is solved successfully, and this is how you solve the practice problem, implement strstr. I hope this video was helpful for you and you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you click on the like button and subscribe our channel. And thank you for joining me today. Thank you.